Jess from Pilates On Demand, and today I'm going to show you guys how to modify Pilates moves that may cause wrist discomfort. So wrist discomfort can happen to a lot of people. It's very common, especially pregnancy, postpartum. You tend to have some fluid that builds up around the wrist, so it can get really uncomfortable to be on your hands and knees for a long period of time. So I'm going to show you how to modify some of these moves just to ease off that tension on the wrist. So we're going to start with the most common position that we feel this tension, and that's usually on your hands and knees. So you can see in this position here, there is a lot of pressure happening at the wrist joint here as it's bent to that almost 90 degrees. So essentially our goal with modifying is just to offload that wrist and try to get it into a more of a neutral position or a neutral angle. So the best way to do that is to change the angle of the wrist using yoga blocks. So if you have yoga blocks, you can see how if I turn them on their side and hold them with my hands like this, it takes a lot of that angle, that 90-degree angle off of the wrist, and you'll feel that it's a lot more comfortable here for your wrists. Another option, if you don't have yoga blocks, you could use books in the same way, or if you have weights like toning balls or dumbbells, you can hold on to those too. Notice here how I shift my weight forward, so I have my shoulder right over top of my wrist. That my wrist is no longer in a 90-degree bend, it's more in a neutral angle. So that's also going to be a stronger position for your wrist, a more comfortable position for your wrist. And again, we can always modify if you don't have those props or that's still painful for you or discomforting for you. You can place both your elbows down on the mat and go from your forearms. This is another variation that's going to take a lot of the tension off of the wrist joint. So you can modify and use those modifications for any moves that you might be on your wrist for an extended period of time, whether you're in downward facing dog or in a plank or in a forward fold with your wrists pressing into the mat. You can use these props to help modify that move for you anytime. All right, well, I hope this video was helpful for you, and thank you so much.